Hey guys, during this video, I'm going to talk about the recommended supplements to take while you're fasting. Because intermittent fasting is so popular right now, and there's so much information put out there as to how to be the best you during your fast, I felt it was appropriate to talk about my experience and what's been working for me. I've been eating in a very small window, like 3 or 4 hours at the end of the day typically. At the beginning, the first couple of weeks, it was hard. I was hungry, I was very irritable during the day, and really just thinking about food. I didn't believe, at that point, the first couple of weeks, I did not think that it would get better and I would adapt to it. I thought that was just BS. There's no way to adapt to it. I gotta look at some supplements. Maybe I need electrolytes, but man, you do get accustomed to it. I want to talk about nootropics. Now, I still take my nootropics during my fast. Is that cheating? I don't know. Taking 10 to 30 calories, that's very debatable. Um, but I would say it does more good than it does harm. So the nootropics that I find useful during my fast are a pre-workout supplement. I'll take that even if I'm not working out, but I want to have a great day. I'll still take my pre-workout. It has like caffeine, L-tyrosine, alpha GPC, the stuff which generally would help you perform for endurance, for power output, a better workout. You take that. People don't realize, but caffeine stays in your body for a very long time. We're all more sensitive to caffeine when we're fasted. Provided you're not somebody that reacts adversely to caffeine, take your caffeine, man. um, Again, it lasts longer than you think. You take your caffeine, it'll still be partially in you for 6 7 hours later. You'll be able to have that appetite suppression, and you can more efficiently use fat for fuel. Um, when which is good about being fasted. You're using more of your fat cells than glucose, but supplements like N-acetyl carnitine or L-carnitine and caffeine and L-tyrosine, these will help make that whole process a lot more efficient. So definitely take caffeine. What else? The other things, they help, but not as significantly. Um, Sea salt will help slightly. Take your adaptogens. So I like rhodiola, I like bacopa, and then things for mood, lion's mane, and just increased focus like Noopept and the racetams. And racetam is very good. So I'll typically take my nootropics like once every 3 to 4 hours, and 2 servings of caffeine works pretty well. One in the morning, one in the afternoon. Then I break my fasting window at night. Do you absolutely need to take nootropics throughout the day? No, but the caffeine will really help you. Um, to go the whole day fasted without caffeine, it would be tough for me personally. If you're somebody that's not that has a lot of weight to lose, then you're going to more efficiently use your fat cells for fuel. So that whole process would work better. If you're somebody who's 30, 40 pounds overweight, the fast should be easier for you. That sounds paradoxically, it will be. Just think about it. You have more of your fat cells to use for fuel, right? Whereas somebody who's just at their BMI or a little bit underweight, you need some sort of fuel. Just take your caffeine or take something, and make sure that the on the meal you have a high fat meal, because not hitting your fat macros each day. There's a formula for it. For me, it's like I take about 75 grams of fat per day. That fat is absolutely critical to have great hormone health, right? To sleep well, to have your testosterone, you want to make sure you're having your saturated fat. And there's a lot of information out there about how you should break your fast, foods you should eat that'll just help your digestion go better and all that. And I think some of that information is kind of overrated. I think it's not as significant as people make it to be. But let me know how it goes. If anyone's also experimenting with very short fasting windows, very short feeding windows, or even doing OMAD, like one meal a day, I'm curious to know about it. Comment below. And there's just um, there's just some really interesting kind of phenomena that take place. Like, most people report that after their final meal, like during your fast, somewhere between like at that 12-hour mark 12 hours to 16 hours afterwards, you get like some like really good like focus and concentration, right? So I've been experiencing that and playing with that lately, and that's just really fun. Let me know how it's going for you. This video kind of just encompasses fasting. I didn't talk too much about the supplements. I don't know what you all want to hear, but you let me know what you guys want me to cover in a future video, and hope it was helpful, and I'll see you all next time.